your inner to open your mind and your I'm not going to do that. I have to do this. Because once you start to open your mind and your eyes, your inner sight up to all these opportunities, uh, it can be. It starts to become like leaves on trees. All the opportunities in a moment that you start to see, and you're like, oh my god! So you have to be calm. It's okay to say no to an opportunity. It's not rude. But that's how abundant opportunity. Okay, so in the poverty mentality, once you start to open up to opportunities, it's like, oh my god, it's almost like you're time poor. You're poor in time. I think that's what most people are suffering from. They feel like they don't have any time because time is the true gift. Time. And that's why most things go the way they go. Like when Bodhisattva sat down at a tree and tried to figure out how to solve the world's suffering. The same thing. It was the same thing then. And the same thing with Jesus. And it's the same message. It just needs to be respun because, it happens every few thousand years. The time comes where we have to like whip it up again and figure out a new way to explain it for the new generations. I found myself at the gym today. There was a young girl there, and when I go to the gym, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm there for me. It's because if I can just get right, if I can like give myself to myself in that way, because I believe in the mind and muscle connection, you just get such better results when you're like totally focused on you. So I didn't make eye contact with her at all. I knew she was there when she was walking in the damn door, but like I could tell that she had to walk by me to let me know she was there. But at the end of the session, I was going to the bathroom, and she happened to need to go to the bathroom too. In their private rooms, there were like 3 of them, and we were going to the same one. And I smiled, and she smiled, and she acted like she. I guess I'm intimidating. I've been told this before that I'm intimidating. I'm very tall, and I'm just intimidating. It's either I'm intimidating or the complete opposite. I want to be in that Goldilocks zone if I can help it most of the time. Goldilocks, just sit, like in the middle. But I found myself once I did go to the bathroom, sitting on the throne, thinking about how I want to be of service to the younger generations because I can see that they're going to need someone to go to because that's what I've always wanted. I've wanted wise people to be able to go to. We all do. That's what a healthy village, a healthy tribe has. They have wise elders to go to for guidance. And in our day and age, at least where I'm from, I kind of had it with my grandparents. But, as time goes by, you need someone who understands the times. And my grandmother, her faith was unshakable. Unshakable. I've inherited her faith. Like, you can't he ain't shaking my faith. But at the same time, she was very oh, you know, like she didn't know what a dildo was for the longest time. And this morning, oh, it was so funny. I wish I had cameras rolling. I was taking my daughter to school, and there was this tiny little dog. It was part Chihuahua, and there were like 5 or 6 other dogs, and they were gang banging this little Chihuahua. And I was like, "Oh yeah," I said something real funny and real raunchy, and my daughter said, "I'm so glad you're my mom." And I mean, I said something, love a good gang bang or something like that. Oh, I think you said, man, you know that little dog's tight. It was dirty as fuck, but I said it, and it was fucking funny in the moment. I You have to be able to reach people to be able to be a wise elder. I feel like you have to be really adaptable. And that's my vision for my future. I want to be able to be this strong oak of a woman that younger girls can come to, almost like a lighthouse, because I see in the dark so well. I've cultivated this relationship, got uh, this relationship with the subconscious realm to where I can understand it. And I've come to realize that it's very rare. And I don't know anybody in real life who knows how to speak the languages of the underworld like I do. And I think it's a gift. Um, it's it's like shamanic, but it's new age. I like to call it. I'm a an electrician. I feel like when we're at our best, we're holding the line of power. We hold the line, and when there's people around us who don't hold the line, their power's down. They've given their power away, and they forget that they're God. Because I believe that everything is God. All things are God. I remember I'm God most of the time. Sometimes I forget and I act amok. But when I'm at my best, it's because I know I'm of God. And I know that when I try to remember when people are being fucking pieces of shit, jackass pieces of fucking shit to me, it's because they forgot they were God. They forgot their godliness. And they're scared. I have to remember they're scared. I have to have compassion, which really pisses me off because I don't like picking up everybody's slack all the time. But I was also saying to myself on my tape recorder that if you're going to be your best, it's almost certain that the people around you are going to be number two. And you have to learn how to be patient with number two and number three and number four and number five and number six. Because, like, that's part of being number one. And that's what I'm learning. Like, you think you're going to get to this place where, oh my God, it's just the best. But really, when you're at the top, all you do is look down. So enjoy being on the mountain. Like, you don't, it's not always important to be on the top. Sometimes it's fun to just like kind of just hang out in the middle. I'm thinking of like mountain goats, how they just like go up and down like it's nothing. they're just like living their lives. It's not even about climbing a mountain. It's about just survival. The seasons are about to change. Harvest time is approaching. It's August 30th. There's a full moon tonight. I always check my zip code just to see when the full moon is, and it's supposedly at 8:30 something tonight. Full moon. Uh, this is about to be harvest time. This is the time of year where all your efforts, everything, all the seeds you've planted are coming to fruition, and it's right before it starts to get dark for winter. So what have you done this year? Me? I was in a movie. Last year, I immersed myself in acting classes. My goal was just to break out of my shell. Kind of like on Fight Club, you know how they kick the shit out of each other and they're able to just like walk around and not care? Well, that was like my version of Fight Club. I I just wanted to break out of my shell and just be myself, which is odd. Like, why would you take an acting class? I just wanted to push myself, really. Uh, and I thought I wanted to be an actor, but I want to be a woman of action instead. I just want to take action in my life and not be like blocked up by myself. Like, I want to get out of my way. And I want to just influence, because we're always influencing, even if we're aware of it or not. We're always affecting the the universe. Like, we happen to the universe as much as the universe happens to us. And uh, I just I want to do my best because I'm aware of it. Once you're aware of it, you have to take responsibility.